Hello, it's Gerald Wayne, Torrey, Arkansas. And what I am going to show you today is something that we love to cook with, but sometimes we have problems with them. So I am going to show you something here that I have. Yes, this thing is very big. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you something that keeps it good. Okay? Some people love to take their black cast iron pots and even smoke them. Throw them in the smoker, grease them, and it keeps them good from being a non-stick pan. However, sometimes I get grossed out. And I clean mine, I scrub it, and then somehow it might cause things to stick. But what you really are looking for in these pots, really, versus this one is good, it works, but versus that look, this one is almost there. Versus I've already been preheating this one, so I'm going to show you on this one just kind of what you don't want, but I have it on this one. You see the look of that one? You could tell it's been pretty darn cleaned. You see the metal there? But I'm going to show you. I leave that sitting there on the lowest heat, and it just sits there with regular oil in it, vegetable oil. I don't really buy oil, but for this, I have some hanging out, and this is what you want. See this one? See that? See how it's almost shining? That's how these things turn in to a non-stick pan. And I'm going to tell you what, they're better than that green stuff that they advertise on TV. Just remember, this thing gets very hot. So there's that. And this one, this is a very old one. If you have a large one that looks like this, oh, that is a really good one. This one is old. So there you have it. And now I'm going to show you on this one. And I'm going to bring the camera over because I've had it slightly warming. So there it is. And I have all my stuff pre-cut. So you could see how that looks. It's kind of shiny. So, but what I like to do is put it on low. And let me, so I just keep my stuff moving around. And chorizo works the best in these pans, these cast iron pans. And I just keep it moving and keep it moving. It looks like a greasy mess, because it is. This is what they call eating non-healthy food. But we have to do it when we're breaking these pans in. So if And when you're using or starting these pans out, cook a lot of this kind of food. Don't start off, excuse me, I'm getting a sore throat. But don't start off in these kind of cast irons with scrambled eggs, because you'll end up with a mess. You really will. Okay, I'm back. I had you on pause for just a little bit, for a couple of seconds, couple of minutes. But what I do is on this pan, you can hear that there's nothing sticking. And I just keep it moving, and I wipe the sides and keep it going up the sides and flowing down, and flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. And I'm going to bring you over here, and I'm going to let you check it out. Now, you could hear how it's kind of echoing. The reason for that is, if you notice, I got the grill, or the rack, the oven rack. I have it across the top. And one of the things with these pans, oh man, they get hot so fast that if they're directly on the heat, it just keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and that causes sticking, because right around the edge like this, where the flame hits, boom, that's where your scrambled eggs are going to be stuck, and right here. But if you notice, it's not burning anything, and I have it up off of the heat where I'm at. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some garlic, some basil, and lots of comino. And I never use a spoon or a spatula. I just use them tongs. And I'm going to show you, once you cover all of these completely, I know my shirt was in there for some of the video, but sorry about that. Turn it up, and I'm going to show you something you can do. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick you can do. You see, these potatoes are coming out pretty darn good, and it's still no stick. Now here's a little trick you can do. Get this cup, and it don't have to be real china like this one. The water will work just fine if it's not. Haha. Do that. Cover it. When we come back, I'm going to show you a non-stick, non-mess. Okay, we are back. we're gonna see. Still, it's pretty good, non-stick. The potatoes aren't sticking. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add string bean cuts. And I'm adding pinto beans without the juice. Because what this and those beans would stick, but they're not going to. This is potatoes, chorizo, beans, and string beans. I would add eggs to it, but I don't have any right now. But this is for burritos. Okay, I'm back with a little ingredient. A little water. A little water. These are little pieces of sausage. And I'm going to put it over here for just a couple seconds. And what I'm going to do is, I got these. If I'm not making tortillas, it's got to be this brand. They're the closest to home. And this is what these sausages look like done. Oh, they smell wonderful. We're going to add those in there. Really, I would really smother this with cheese. And you could hear that. And with all that camino in there, it smells like Spanish. And you could still hear that. If it was a sticky mess, it would not sound like that. And I'm going to tell you, if you're having trouble with your cast iron pans, oil them right, heat them right, and use these as a spatula. Okay, now I'm going to show you. And we're just going to use this little plastic spoon. And it's so flimsy. If I had stuff that was stuck on there, losing my voice, it just wouldn't work. So here we go. Here we go, y'all. And this is a heavy, heavy, heavy. Oh, wow. This is what this is. This is burrito filling. Let me get my thing here. There you have it. I don't know what angle, but you see, you want it to look like that. And you want it to stay like that. Now watch this. Whoop! This is a very heavy thing. The water's in front of me. Okay, you see? I'm going to pour that water out. I'm going to rinse that out. I usually have a little soap on that rag. And this is about the shape it should be in. You see that oil and water mix? Let me show y'all something. Dry it. Let me see, get my, there we are. And about that condition. And you can always tell a little by the bottom too. When it starts getting slicky, There you go. And you don't need to keep that on there, the fire. Watch this. Boop. One drop. A few, well, that was a few drops. Coffee filter. Okay, coffee filter. Boom. Done. Let me spread this out. See that? You've seen me do woo! It's potatoes, beans, string beans, and some pork. And that should have shredded cheese on top. There's the pot. Here's the burrito filling. It looks good. It has pork, potatoes, string beans, and cebolla, frijoles. Okay. Now I'm gonna take y'all where I keep this. Okay. So you can see it. And my pot, it actually goes right there. That's where I keep it. And my other one's on this table. Because everything in my house is a display. Okay, let me bring you over here. There it is. The filling, the burrito filling, the potatoes, and the orange is diced up habanero. So these are going to be flaming hot. These are burritos that you definitely have. Okay. I'm going to roll this up in case you don't know how to roll a burrito. There's your mess. Bring this side up. Pull it. Everything. Pull it towards you. Boop. Everything. Flip that over. Go once. Flip this over. Go once. Flip the other side over again. Flip this side over again. And roll and roll and roll. And give it a little tug like that. It should look like that. Okay, I'm back. The stove is all cleared off. And you know me, always drinking cappuccino. If ever you're wondering what am I drinking by that piano, it's cappuccino, chocolate. I got malted balls in there today, cinnamon, vanilla, a pack of chocolate. Let's go see how those burritos came out. That's a Southern style burrito. From the South, Gerald Wayne, Turin, Arkansas.